Butch Graves Jr.
Good morning, ladies, and the few gentlemen that are here. Did everybody enjoy the Legacy Award winner last night? Well, I see you didn't stay out too late because the crowd is full, and you're going to have a truly, truly magnificent day today. This is, as you heard yesterday, this is the largest crowd we've ever had, and we will have some 1,500 people. So I thank you. For the 14th year in a row, I have the great pleasure of welcoming you to the Black Enterprise Women of Power Summit. I also welcome you to the exciting and energetic city of entertainment, Las Vegas. Now, you may have heard that this renowned city boasts the famous slogan, "What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas," but hopefully that will not be the case this week. I promise that this week you will be compelled to share your conversations and experiences at every turn, from your accessibility to your exceptional lineup of featured executives and leaders to the interaction you'll have with one another. Each year, I challenge you to take advantage of every opportunity presented during this summit. The foundation for you to realize your career goals and conquer life's challenges with strength and dignity has been set. You now only need to be intentional, live life by design and not default. Be empowered. Join the conversation to celebrate the achievements of Black women with your fellow female professionals, and be empowered to drive your success further by their passion and innovative spirits. And be equipped. Fill your toolkit with the hard skills needed to have complex and empowering conversations around the most difficult and impactful subjects, then act by putting those skills to use. This year, we have also formed a Women of Power Advisory Board to ensure that you will leave here with renewed confidence. I'd like to recognize these special ladies at this time. Please stand as I call your name of our Board of Advisors. Audra Bohannon. Is Audra here? Andrea Clark Rogers Varnado. Angelina Darasal Cheeks. Pam L. There she is. You made it up, Pam. We were up late, so I was a little surprised. Carla Harris. Where's Carla? Thank you, Carla. Now, I always mess up this first name. Desidra Jr.? Did I say that right? All right, say it. Well, say it for me. Okay, this is the African-American way of spelling it, but Deirdre. There is a simpler way to, but okay, Deirdre. Cint Marshall, of course. Where is Cint? Well, she's in the back. Well, she's in the back, but she'll be out in a minute. Rochelle Parham. My friend Valerie Rainford from Chase. Where's Valerie? Sandra Sims Williams. Sandra always brings 60 of her closest associates with her every year. And Ann Fudge, who was unable to join us, but she's always with us. Let's give a round of applause to Ann Fudge. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your knowledge and experience on behalf of all of us gathered today. This has been very special. Thank you very much, ladies, again. Lastly, we invite you to network and share your experiences through social media using the hashtag BEWPS. That's hashtag BEWPS, because it's your voice that will resonate long after the summit has ended. On behalf of Black Enterprise, we thank you for being here, and again, take full advantage of all that has been planned for you and enjoy it all. Now, just before we move into our program, I'm happy to share the latest Black Enterprise venture with you. Last September, we entered into a partnership with TDJ Enterprises and its noted CEO, Bishop T.D. Jakes, to present SOAR Empowerment, a one-of-a-kind event series for individuals focused on maximizing their earning power, gaining optimal health and spiritual well-being while creating multi-generational wealth. Please take a look.
Are you ready to ignite your passion?
Dina speaking. Can I help you, please?
Flee the nest of your current day-to-day comforts and securities and unleash your limitless potential for wealth creation and financial freedom? Has your life plateaued and is your vision to reach beyond the norm to achieve success slowly fading away? Then the SOAR Empowerment Series has all the answers you've been looking for. Born out of a unique partnership between TDJ Enterprises and Black Enterprise, and inspired by the best-selling book by T.D. Jakes, this one-day financial empowerment event can be the catalyst to living your purpose and taking your wealth-building potential to new levels. Join world-class financial experts, powerful business leaders, proven wealth creators, and top celebrities for a life-changing experience. Leave with actionable techniques, tips, and tools you will use immediately to achieve optimal wealth, health, and career opportunities on a flight path to unprecedented levels of personal satisfaction and success. Register today for the SOAR Empowerment Series. Now, buckle your seatbelts and prepare to soar. For more information, log on to blackenterprise.com/soar. See you there.
All right, then. So our inaugural event will take place in Atlanta, Georgia on Saturday, April 6th at the Georgia World Conference. To register and learn more about the SOAR series, please visit the website at blackenterprise.com/soar. I hope you all will be interested and will come. It is now my pleasure to recognize and welcome ADP, our host sponsor for the 4th year in a row of the Women of Power Summit. They are a valued partner and truly instrumental in working with us to produce an exceptional summit for each of you. Please join me in welcoming back the President of National Account Services for ADP, Ms. Debbie Dyson.
Thank you, Butch. Good to see you all again this morning after an energizing and impactful event last night. And yes, this is Macy's once again. I think Macy's has created a monster. I'm feeling all kind of cute, so. Anyway, okay, so look, all joking aside, you know there is something really magical happening here, and I hope you can feel it. On again, at the heels of last night, can you sense and feel the change? Are you noticing the impact of what is taking shape and honestly swirling all around us? Right now, today, we will begin the start of something special at this summit, and you will feel the impact that we are having here. You will see it in the sessions you attend. You will hear it in the conversations you are having and have already had. You will feel it in the powerful words soon that will be delivered. It is our collective voice and candidly many, many others that are not represented in this room that are making a real and meaningful impact. Its impact on what you are doing for yourself and for your community by paying it forward. Its impact on how you choose to show up and let your voice not just be heard, but understood. Its impact on driving the change that must happen not just today nor tomorrow, but every single day. It matters. It's through these impacts where we can ignite positivity. We're living in a rather unpredictable and volatile and fast-paced world these days. Our community of support for one another must continue to unite as one, to deflect and silence the naysayers that may try to hold us down. Impact, it is happening, and we are all part of it. Stand tall and proud. Raise your head. Look into the eyes of others. Speak your words and use this forum as the start of something new. I hope you enjoy it, and thank you all for listening. Have a great morning.
Okay, ladies. If you were charged with assigning a theme to this morning's stellar lineup of speakers, we would simply title it First. We honor a culture where God is always put first. So it's only fitting that our first featured speaker is an anointed woman of God. Her story was so eloquently shared last night. The historic election of Bishop Vashti Murphy McKenzie as the 117th elected and consecrated bishop of the African Methodist Episcopal Church in the year 2000 represented the first time in the over 200-year history of the AME Church a woman had obtained the level of episcopal office. I have no doubt that the word she brings to us this morning will certainly be powerful, and she is a truly dynamic woman. Let's rise and once again celebrate. Put your seatbelts on. The recipient of the Barbara Graves Legacy Award and this morning's keynote speaker, Bishop Vashti Murphy McKenzie.
Throw your hands up and say, I'm winning. Good morning. It is just absolutely a marvelous pleasure to come and share with you once again. And if I have to tag what I'm going to say this morning, it's called Slay in Your Lane. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. So find somebody and say, slay in your lane. No, you're not feeling it yet, you know. You got to have a little head action, little hand with it. You ready? Slay in your lane. Every day, we must remind ourselves of the potential and the possibility that we are the ones who are called to change the world. Every day. It is not anyone in this room thinking of themselves more highly than they ought, but somebody's got to step up to the plate. Not just anybody, but someone who has the grace and the guts and the gumptions to get things done. Every day, I'm glad that there are women in this room who have heeded the call and responded to the invitations to be change agents in an ever-changing world. Every day, we need to remind ourselves that we must return to the unfinished business of previous generations and get the work done. Every day, we must do the work that others deem impossible, but only becomes possible when we put it all into the hands of God. Every day, we must walk to the edge of what others say can't be done and expand the boundaries of impossibility. Every day, we must ignite the embers of justice and fair play, not just for a few or the many, but for all of us to live in its glow. Every day. Did I say every day? We must pick up our feelings off the floor because we can't be in our feelings all the time, nor can we wither every time we're forced to make bricks without straw. We can't faint at the first sign of blood. We can't fall out when we have to bake bread without yeast, lemonade with no lemon, raise our children's children, parent aging parents, make the hard decisions that others refuse to make, or make a home without livable wage. Every day. Did I say every day? Every day we must do the heavy lifting to seriously engage problems that plague our companies, communities, and countries, caused by the tyranny of isms, whatever ism it is, sexism or ageism or classism or racism and any other exclusionary ism that humanity can make up. Every day, we must roll up our sleeves and put our hands down into the muck and mire of issues that are hijacking our sanity for personal gains and privileges. Every day, we must make it our responsibility to change the course of divisive leadership anytime, anywhere, and everywhere. Did I say we got to do this every day? Every day, we must confront whatever is happening that offends our sense of humanity, offends our sense of compassion, and offends blind justice. Now, you know the girl can't see, but she also can't hear. She can't think. Hello, are y'all still here in the room, or did y'all just leave? And her heart has been hardened by the predatory culture. Every day, we must pray and put feet to our prayers. We got to begin to pray like David, oh Lord, how long, oh Lord? We got to stand still to sail the salvation of the Lord like Moses. Every day at the political, business, and corporate and educational Red Seas that refuse to part just because you were hired or elected or appointed. I don't know what it is about us that we actually believe that things will turn around when we are hired and when we are elected and when we are appointed. I don't know what it is about you, Queen, that you actually believe that the budget will be balanced and the stock will go up and the department will settle down and you will reach your goals and you will keep the cash flowing as you call the universe to order without a mani or a petty or without makeup before the sun rises. Every day. Did I say every day? Every day we must put on the whole armor of God because we're going to need divine protection. Every time we go to battle with culture and change, you're going to have to put on the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. You got to be the truth. You got to tell the truth. You got to put on righteousness so that you can do whatever is right, even though wrong is calling your name. Because we have to face people who will try to exercise power to undermine our value and worth every day, forcing too many of us to hustle for our own self-esteem. Did I say every day? We must step outside of self and selfish interest to do the things we must do. We have to plow new grounds, reach new groups of people, do more work that instead of just makes us feel good, but do the work that actually is good. We must speak truth to power and hold power accountable to the truth. And the truth of the matter is, every day can be exhausting. Aren't you yet tired? Oh, okay. Let's try this again. The truth of the matter is, every day can be exhausting. Slaying in your lane can take a toll on you. The road can become bumpy and the speed bumps can be treacherous on the undercarriage of your character. Sitting in the background of everybody's resume are those moments when the lane is slaying you more than you slaying the lane. You bit the poison apple, you drank the Kool-Aid, and you succumb to temptations and uncertainty and adversities. Lane slayers, I know you're here, Queen. Lane slayers, you know we love to be in control and in charge. Yeah, we do. We like to be in control and charge of people, places, and things. Go ahead, raise your hand. We like to organize absolutely everything. We like to keep a tight rein on everything coming and going and going and coming. Tell your neighbor you can do better. Now go back to that neighbor and say, I can do better. How can I do better? You can do better by stop beating up on yourself. It's not working and hasn't worked for a long time. Self-sabotage is a slick character. It has gone after some good lane slayers, whisper in your ear every day that you don't deserve a break. You didn't deserve that promotion. You don't deserve success. You're not good enough. You're not ready. Or somehow the good moment is not going to last. And your perfectionist self shows up and perfectionists kick in. Am I talking to anybody in the room? And so somewhere you decide that you're going to quit and ditch the deal to avoid embarrassment. Go back to that neighbor and say, you can do better. Come on, lane slayer. You can change the channel that keeps telling you that if this stuff works out, your success might overshadow your best friend, your spouse, your parents, or your partner. Go back to your neighbor and say, you can do better. You can do better, lane slayer. You do not have to be the office dumping ground. How did you wake up in the morning and become the office fixer and the family fixer and the friend fixer? How come you are the go-to gal for other people to dump their emotional baggage all over you? I know you're in the room. Lane slayer, if you feel that it's your job to lift pain from everyone who steps into your world, you will quickly fade, feel overwhelmed and depleted of energy and the energy that you need to do what you need to do every day. Lane slaying can wear you down because we want the success, the dream, the vision, the project, and the promotion, sometimes more than we want the skill we need to do it or the necessary work to get it done. Every goal requires certain skills. Every dream demands gifts. Every innovation means exiting from your own comfort zones. And many times our eyes are so fixed upon the finished product that we overlook honing the skills needed to get there and to stay there. We fall in love with the idea of a thing because it looks good on her. And because it looks good on her, it ought to look good on me. And it smells good, and it feels good. So I just ought to do it, but it may not be yours to do. Sometimes we're distracted by what someone else is doing, and we just want to do it. So here's an idea. Why don't you work on the stuff that God has given you to do and stop working on your neighbor? Are you still in the room? We end up failing to stick to our own ideas long enough to see them live. Lane slaying can be difficult every day, especially when you find that the lane you wanted didn't turn out the way you expected. You prayed for that lane. I know you did. Wherever that lane is. In the classroom, when I get to your room, just raise your hand. Whether your lane is in the classroom, or the boardroom, or the operating room, or the playroom, or the panic room, or the war room. I ain't got to your room yet, okay. The state room, the waiting room, the dorm room, the cloak room, the meeting room. Yeah, that's your room, okay. The courtroom, the control room, the emergency room, the back room, the sitting room, the bedroom, wherever the lane is. It's the one you prayed for, and the one you worked for, and the one you sacrificed and saved for. And it arrived, but the unexpected showed up in your expected lane. You were prepared for the expected, trained for the expected, got a degree in the expected, got a merit badge in Girl Scouts for the expected. But when the unexpected showed up, it was a totally different story. You clearly knew that this was your lane. You prayed for it, and it was affirmed. But when the lane arrived, you realized that what was promised is not going to live up to your expectation. You got it. You shouted for it. You posted it online. You put it on Twitter and Facebook and Snapchat. Everybody wanted the lane. You got it. You danced. You sang about it. And then suddenly, that lane starts to look more like a hype than a hallelujah, pain than pleasure, less wonder, and more work than you expected. Lane slaying is the realization that God has already prepared you to handle the expected. But what you will learn day by day, every day, is that God has also given you the experiences to prepare you for the unexpected. Tell your neighbor, you got this. Whatever a lane or a promise starts to look different and be different, please don't get into your feelings. Beloved, this is the place where you go back to your why. And all of us have a why, according to author Simon Sinek. Most of the time we can articulate the what we do. What do? We go to work every day. Staff meeting in the afternoon, conference calls on Wednesdays. We teach on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We have to go out of town for a conference, and we got to keep the records. We have to organize chaos, because if we don't organize chaos, then nothing's going to get organized. We have to administrate anxiety. We have to orchestrate competing personalities. We got to suck up to the boss. We have to write reports. We got to dictate letters. We have a finance meeting. Am I in your world yet? We can tell everybody what we do, and we can also articulate how we do it. We got a whole list of things, of our unique gifts and traits and skills and experiences that we can tell everybody this is what makes us different from all the rest, and this is how we stand out in a crowd. But what often escapes us is the why. Why do you do this in the first place? The why is your push, it's your passion. It is that call to change the world and to change your world. It is that thing that says, I have to make a difference. I gotta have an impact. It is not the love of money or position or attention. It is that deep-seated purpose, that cause, that belief. It is your source of passion. It is your raison d'etre that pulls you to the office the first thing in the morning and keeps you there late into the evening. It draws you to the bottom of the pit to help people get back up and on with life. It helps you to interface with power brokers and change agents. It's the joy you feel when you do the stuff that you're good at doing. It's the praise that slips from your lips and puts a spring in your step, and it revs your engine every day. In fact, secretly you say you would do it even if they didn't pay you. Notice I said secretly. It is the why you go when you don't feel like going. It's why you do when you don't feel like doing. It is why you administer and make decisions and train and vision casting and hauling water to desert places. Your why is that versatile tool that will help you focus your energy with laser-like precision so you won't burn out or drop out or opt out or hit a brick wall. And guess what? The brick wall wins absolutely every time. Every day. Did I say every day? We're being tempted to hustle for our own self-worth every day. Our sense of identity is challenged every day. Our minds are being influenced by language and literature of a society that is often hostile to our presence. This culture pounds against our upbringing. Know this, beloveds. People may not understand your motives. They misunderstand the value of your why, or want you to buy into a program of mediocrity. They want you to surrender to negative stereotypes. But let me encourage you today. You can slay every day. Yes, you can. In the lane you prayed for, the lane you worked for, the lane you took over, the lane you jumped into by mistake, the lane that showed up and you didn't choose the lane, but the lane chose you. You can slay in your lane. The lane may not be in the expected lane place, and the lane may be in hostile territory, but you can still slay in your lane. You can be in the wrong lane at the wrong time with the wrong people, but if God sent you to the lane, you can slay in your lane. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. The danger of lane slaying means Take a deep breath. I hate to break it to you gently. You ready? Breathe in. Breathe out. Everybody won't be happy with you slaying in your lane. You figure that out yet? Everybody not going to be happy about you slaying in your lane. I have a good girlfriend who was having a event of a lifetime moment. And she called and said, hey, can you come over? I need you to help me pick out my outfit of a lifetime. And I said, okay. I said, what are the choices? So she said, here's a good one. I said, uh-huh. And she said, here's the best one. I said, okay. And she said, here is my sleigh dress. She said, which one should I wear? I said, well, if you wear the sleigh one, you're going to get arrested. Yeah, sure enough. So she says to me, well, then I'll wear the best dress. And I said, no, wear the sleigh dress and get arrested. Have pictures taken. And so she looked at me, with questions all over her face and like, why am I going to do that? I said, because, girl, one day, this ain't coming in, it's going out. This is not staying up, it's coming down. It won't be smooth. It'll be like a prune. Come on, y'all say amen. But at least you have pictures. They say, girl, that was the day I slayed and got arrested. Go ahead, tell your neighbor, slay in your lane. Slay in your lane. Woo. Y'all all right? Y'all still with me? Y'all still here? This is how you can slay in your lane. Are you ready? Y'all ready to write stuff down? All right, this is how you slay in your lane. Stay focused. Tell your neighbor, stay focused. The ground may shift, the landscape may shake, dust will rise, the future may dim, but you keep your eyes on your own prize, keep your hands on the wheel, and your faith in a power that is greater than you. Stay focused. Tell your neighbor, stay focused. Without becoming complacent. Augment your why with a personal vision statement. A personal vision statement forces you to clarify as briefly as possible your deepest values and aspirations. It imprints your values and purposes in your mind so they become a part of your everyday. Write it down, tape it to the bathroom mirror or the refrigerator door, depends on which one you look into the most. It will help you to integrate the values that you say are important into your weekly planning. You value compassion. Where does compassion show up in your everyday? You say you value respect and the dignity of all human beings. Where does that show up in your investment portfolio? You say you value truth and honesty and integrity. Where does that show up in your corporate policy and praxis? Every day. Stay focused. Y'all got real quiet. Stay focused and watch out for sloppy. There is no excuse for sloppy slaying. Sloppy slaying is overvaluing expertise and undervaluing relationships. Sloppy slaying is building relationships without learning how to leverage relationships. Sloppy slaying is failing to make allies when you first walk in the door, or confusing good allies as good friends. Sloppy slaying is trying to do your job perfectly. And it's good to do your job as best as you can. But sloppy slaying is refusing to analyze your position for future long-term gains. Focus lane slaying is not reliving your failures forever. It comes a time to close the door. It comes time to walk away. Playing small or thinking that everybody will notice your accomplishments is sloppy slaying. Everybody around you is not looking at your accomplishments. So you're going to have to learn how to toot your own toot at tootin' time. Hello? Hello? Let's try that saying without messing the T's. Repeat after me. Let's try to toot our own toot at tootin' time. You did well. You did very well. I'm proud of you. You have to choose your voice and words carefully, but don't forget to toot your own toot. Slay doesn't sit back to see which way the wind is going to blow, but slaying in your lane is a sister who knows how to adjust the sail to run with the wind when the wind blows. And slaying in your lane is the sister that knows how to create her own windstorm. Slay doesn't catch as cat can, or throw in the towel, or quit on ideas, or back up from the edge of living. Slay in your lane means being proactive instead of reactive. Slay, are y'all still here? Slay is proactive instead of reactive. You understand that both words have a root word that's active, and they have one a prefix, one is pro, and one is re. You did pick that up, right? Right, of course you did. It's the prefix that makes all the difference in the world. What happens in front of the action, in front of the word, that changes the meaning of the word. One anticipates, that's proactive, and the other waits, that's reactive. One works to minimize the effect of an event, that's proactive, and the other needs a push to tackle the task, that's reactive. One develops a policy, that's proactive, and the other waits for a complaint to develop a policy, that's reactive. One builds a fence at the top of the hill to keep people from going over the edge. That's proactive. And the other sends first responders to the bottom of the hill after people fall off the edge. That's reactive. You can slay every day when you stay focused, not on sloppy, but on proactive, and have a fearless slay. Fearless slay is the understanding that we will not always serve in environments that are supportive of our leadership or character, and that we will find hostile faces and places every now and then. And there may be conflict. And guess what? All conflict is not gender related, but conflict is often about power and authority issues. Who is in charge? Who's in charge of the office? Who's in charge of the department? Who's in charge of the company? Who's in charge of the house? Who's in charge of the relationship? Who's in charge of the business? Who's in charge of the community? Who's in charge of the church? They are glass house issues. Yes, we live in glass houses, and everybody has something to say. Everybody has an opinion every day about you. Every day. Did I say every day? Every day. Glass houses, they got something to say. Is she wearing stockings? No stockings? Is she in pants? How many days a week does she have on pants? Is she in skirts? Is that too sheer? Is that too shapely? Is that too tight? Everybody has an opinion. Is that too short? Is that too long? Will she color her hair? Does she have hair? Will she color the gray? Is it too kinky? Is it too bushy? Come on, are you with me? Is it too curly? Is it too late? What shade of lipstick should she wear? Or should she wear the lipstick that is trending? Is she married? Is she not married? Is she married again? How should she raise her voice? Is she too loud or too soft? How's she raising her kids? Those are glass house issues, and you have to deal with it every day. No, you cannot do everything the brothers can do and get away with it. I'm sorry, just got lost up there for a second. And there are glass ceiling issues that are erected and maintained in every industry by the status quo. In order to slay in your lane, you'll have to face the challenge of never being too overwhelmed or too stressed or too tired or too hungry to miss when your character is being challenged. And your character will be challenged. It can be from telling a lie to telling the truth or telling somewhere where to go. And you know where you want to tell them where to go. My sisters, there will always be a challenge to our femininity. You can slay in your lane. Yes, you can. You got to stay focused. Don't be sloppy. Stay fearless. And finally, stay committed. Slay in your lane is being committed with confidence that no matter where I am, it's going to work out all right. And when I was a pastor, before I was elected to the episcopacy, I learned I had to guard my heart. And my executive assistant framed a poem that I keep on my desk at home every day. And it goes something like this: God, give me due respect for the abilities you have given me. Don't let me sell the gifts you've given me short, and don't let me cheapen your design. Don't let me bury my talents through indecision or cowardness or laziness, but plant in me the necessary determination and keep me at it. Rouse in me the fires of dedication, keep me at it. Give me the energy and strength and willpower to bring your gifts to proper fruition and keep me at it. When I falter or fall, lift me up and set me back onto the path that you have destined for me. Keep me at it. Restore me and refresh me and renew me. Fill me up so that my cup overflows and dip me down into the well of your love, allowing the living water to flow from my belly. Keep me at it. Oh God, when the way seems dark and there is no light, plant at least one small signifier at the end of the long dark tunnel and keep me at it, that I may keep plodding steadily towards the goals that you have set out for me. When my friends laugh at me, keep me at it. When people tempt me away from my gifts, my call, my family, my life, my love, keep me at it. When others scorn what I have produced, let me not be discouraged, but let me stand one more time and keep me at it. When those who have tried and failed, or those who have never tried at all, let me not give my power away to those who have quit on their dreams and want to make me quit on mine, but keep me at it. When they are envious and indolent, and when such people will hurt me by spiteful words or actions, let me not be bothered. Return me to my task and keep me at it. Let nothing really matter but these precious gifts and love you have entrusted to me. For their sake, let me be willing and proud to make a lifetime sacrifice so that I can change my world and change the world. Oh, God, keep me at it. Woo! Come on, y'all. This is where you put the music on. She's just a girl, and she's on fire, hotter than a fantasy, lonely like a highway. She's living in a world that's on fire, filled with catastrophe, but she knows she can fly away. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. She's got both feet on the ground, and she's burning it down. Oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. She got her head in the clouds. She's not backing down. This girl is on fire. Come on, lane slayers. Come on, where are you? Quick, come on. All the lane slayers right here, quick. All the lane slayers right here, quick. Come on. All the lane slayers right here, quick. All the lane slayers right here, quick. I see you. I see you, queen. I see you. I see you, girl. Woo! Woo! Come on, here we go. To the left, to the right, to the front, to the back. Come on. To the left, to the right. Come on, out now. All the way around. Come on, this girl is on fire. Woo! Come on, lane slayers. Come on, lane slayers. Come on, lane slayers. Come on, lane slayers. Hey, y'all are way in the back. Y'all in California. We're here in Nevada. I don't hear you back there. Any lane slayers back there? Any lane slayers back there? Then come on and slap her and say we're going to set it on fire. Oh,